Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Arsenal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
It's a promising position. Solanke looks to get on the end of this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella...
He gets big! Goal! Arsenal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Palmer. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that's a key interception.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Bellingham. Rice is the guilty party there. Stones. And here's Kane. Timber.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Timber. Hit into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Stones. It's Bellingham. Ødegaard. Almost half an hour in now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Palmer. And it's Rice. Oh, perfectly measured that. Saka. Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. It's Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. And that was nowhere near his best. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's only too happy to take that back. Havertz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Timber. Timber carries the ball down the right. Spread neatly. Auth Hâ gets across to intercept that. Up towards the front line. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
For information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again then.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Kane. No, he's not getting any further than that. Saka, who does have an assist to his name. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Konsa gets over and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. England looking to pass their way through. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Crosses it in. Auth Hâ with the clearance. Saka. Ødegaard. Arsenal finding their passes. Real chance! Chooses to go back. England still this single goal behind. And here's Havertz. Stones deals with that comfortably. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ødegaard. Played back in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Solanke.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shot, surely! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7,
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 10, Eze. Number 20, Madueke.
James.
Substitution in progress.
Starved of space and time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's made sure that's not getting through. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Gabriel. Calafiori. Now it's Eze. Gives it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze. Now it's Eze. Now it's Rashford.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rashford. Eze. And the finish! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. England presented with a golden opportunity here. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is
Well, this is what we've been
number
waiting
9,
for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he's forced to go back. And it's James. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Eze. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Madueke running with the ball.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rashford. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Madueke. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Foden. Foden on a charge down the left. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Madueke. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that goes for a shot! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41, Rice.
No
Number
winner in
36,
90, 30 more to come.
coming on the field.
England pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And here's Trossard. Now it's Madueke. He's in a great position here. And that's an excellent interception. Rice. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Merino. Very nicely done. Played into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Rashford. And it's Rice. Now James. Gallagher. Rice. Timber. Madueke. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Hello attendees, this is
Extra time reaches half-time.
Please keep your eyes
Well,
on
both
your
teams have
children
run
during the
themselves
match at
into the
all
ground
times.
out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Look at the space here. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And it's James. Great vision. Now it's Rice. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane is offering a Rice smile there.
This looks promising. Rice. Short changes him with that pass. James. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Foden plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out towards the flank. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for...
And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you
Just a
sum up
quick
what we've
announcement,
witnessed,
it is now
Jim?
time for us.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
That's a good ball. And it's Rice. Havertz. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played.
It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Big chance! What a chance! Outstanding by Rashford! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's on it. Can he get away? And that's played in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears. Lewandowski! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that's an excellent interception. Rashford. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. And it's Zubimendi. And here's Havertz. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, that was vital. Casado.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. And it's Casado. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rashford. Now, can they get him away? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gavi. And here's Yamal. Now Casado. And it's Balde.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And the action is back underway.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Ødegaard. And that has put paid to that. Casado. Gavi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get it through? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's running through! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mosquera is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's cut it out. Ødegaard.
Can he get on the end of this?
Balde. Koundé. Saliba, played towards the other side. Timber. He won't be happy with that one. Casado.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Opts for safety. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Havertz. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. Added Zubimendi. Delivers the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yamal. He can run onto that. Calafiori cuts it out.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rashford did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's nice. Look at the space here. Turns and goes back. Cleared without hesitation. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Some good work on the right flank here. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Timber.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Timber. Ødegaard. Ødegaard hurtling down that right flank. Delivers with whip. He's there to get rid. Stood up well to him there. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Timber. Looking to play him in. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And oh, what a climb! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here, and the score is 1-0.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Havertz looking to run onto it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Gavi. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rice. Timber. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Calafiori. And it's Rice. And he's in on... and the shot! It's hit the upright. And the ball is out of play. Ødegaard gathers from the goal kick. It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Havertz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that has put paid to that. Rice. Now it's Havertz. He has found the way through. Aimed beyond the defence.
Havertz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's there to retrieve it. Pedri.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great ball. It's Rashford! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their
El
second
dorsal
corner of
10,
the game.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por...
Gabriel
el
can
dorsal
get it clear.
2, el dorsal 20. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 7.
And now they can
el
spring out of
dorsal
defence.
21. Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saka. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus with the cross. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Rice. Mosquera. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Casado gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Timber. Now this could be a chance.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Saka goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's Rice. Subimendi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dani Olmo. De Jong. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And he's managed to get rid. And that is that. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are...